Oh, shit. All right, vacation's over. Hello and welcome back to TNN's coverage of the world's 9 best fantasy football players league. I'm your host, and this is what we have for you this week. The 2020 season of the world's 9 best fantasy football players was a wild ride with lots of highs, lows, drama, heartbreak, winners and losers, all culminating in that inaugural championship. To recap, we send it out to Tommy Bahama. And thank you, Tommy Bahama. And now for the inaugural trophy presentation, we send it out to the commissioner, Tooch. Hello everyone, it's me, the commissioner. First off, I'd like to congratulate everybody on a great, hard-fought 2020 season. It's a great first year for our league, and here is to many more to come. We all know why we're gathered here today. There's only one winner of the inaugural season, one person who gets their name on that trophy first. So here I am to present the trophy to the winner of last year's championship, the Lock'em Sock'em Robots. Here's the reveal of the trophy. As you can see, expertly handcrafted by some online trophy distributors. I don't know. You can ask Miguel. He lost. He had to order the trophy. But it's pretty nice. You know, you got this football on top, world's 9 best fantasy football players, and then 2020 Lock'em Sock'em Robots. As you can see, we got a couple other spots for some plaques in the future. The trophy will be going around to the different winners. So here's present the trophy to the winner. Yes, thank you, Commissioner. It's such a great honor to win this first year of the league. I know some have called this championship corrupt, but if you look at the team, it's pretty undeniable. Most talented out there, and they really showed up when it counted. So I'd like to thank Miguel for buying this trophy. I'm actually very happy with it. He put up his own money. Which was great. I appreciated getting the trophy, and I look forward to winning this one again, not changing hands. All those Robots fans out there, they expect the best, and they're going to get the best. Moving on to it's shit all over my hands. What the hell, Miguel? Your trophy got my hands all dirty. Anyway, moving on to more official business. Shout out Miguel for being the first person to pay me his dues for this year. As a reminder, you can Venmo $30 to this one right here. Send it to me, please. Please get that to me as soon as possible. And as a reminder, because I keep getting asked about this, you will need to cut players from your roster. I added 10 roster spots. So for those roster cuts, you need to remove 5 players by August 29th, the end of the day, and then 5 more players on September 5th. And again, I will send reminders before that. If I go in and try to decrease the bench spots and there's an issue with your team, I'm going to take away $3 fab dollars per day. So do not make me do that. That's all I got for you guys. Looking forward to another great season. I wish you all the best in trying to pry this trophy away from my very strong, very, very dirty hands. I don't know what's up with this trophy, but yeah, good luck to everybody. And there you have it. That was our trophy presentation. Best of luck to all teams as they compete for that 2021 trophy. And now, here is Danny Football with his look ahead to the 2021 season. Hey, what's up, guys? World's 9 best fantasy football players expert, Danny Football here, back with some more expert predictions. We're actually looking ahead to the 2021 season this week. But before we do that, we do have to look back on last year. Throughout the course of the year, I was pretty solid. I went 54 and 38 with my picks, being right about 59% of the time. That's pretty good, if I do say so myself. I only lost to 4 people head to head, and I'm really looking forward to this 2021 season. Like, specifically call out Will, Vanek, Joe, and especially Miguel. The 4 that were able to beat me throughout the regular season last year. I'm coming for all of you guys this year. Prepare to be defeated. All right, we're just going to do a quick rundown on teams, give some of my thoughts on them going into 2021. And we're going to go in reverse draft order. So we're going to start with the champs, work our way down. First up, we got Lock'em Sock'em Robots. They were the 2020 champs. But with the addition of Trey Lance in the draft, could they be due for a name change? Something to look out for there. Drew Lock might be in trouble as the namesake of this team. You know, last year's champs, they had a really nice showing in the playoffs. Everybody was clicking, but had a pretty quiet offseason aside from some trade repositioning with too many cooks there in the draft. Look, they won last season for a reason. This is a really good team, especially on offense. They had Derwin James, Nick Bosa coming back, only going to help this team. This is a team that I am high on for this year. Next, we have runner-up from last year, Bro Chill. It's just Njoku. And with the recent release of David Njoku, this is another team that could be in for a name change, especially after getting Kyle Pitts in the draft. This team, they made a pretty big splash in this offseason, made a couple trades, swapping one Brown for another, sending A.J. Brown to the Texarkana Bandits, and receiving Hollywood Brown from Undefeated Never Lost. Another talented team, top to bottom. Really like their aggressive offseason moves. I think they're really positioning themselves well to make a run this year. Their bench depth is not great, but if the starters stay healthy, this is a team that could be looking at a championship. This is another team that I'm high on this year. Next, we have In It to a Win It, last year's third place team. Another team could be due for a name change if Tua starts to, it's Tua. They were on the right side. We traded with the Chunguses, which allowed them to draft Jamar Chase, number 2 overall in the rookie draft. On the other hand, this team does have Tua and Danny Dimes at QB, so I don't know. If they had gotten like Zach Wilson or somebody in the 3rd round of the rookie draft, maybe I'd be feeling a little bit better about their quarterback outlook, but they didn't. And it really makes you question what management was thinking, not trying to pull off that move. Like, real head scratcher there. And for that reason, I'm pretty low on this team this year. Blinded by the tight end. First name change of the offseason. They made a big splash getting Justin Herbert, that 1st round pick, and hopefully getting their quarterback of the future. Also took a chance on James Robinson, hoping that Travis Etienne would suddenly quit football altogether. However, this team still has Deshaun Watson, someone who is, I'm going to emphasize for legal reasons, allegedly a not-so-great person and could be off the field for a while. For that reason, and for that reason alone, I have to be low on this team this year. Next up, we got the Mental Brick Walls. This team made a nice move by using their 1st round pick to replace old Big Ben with 1st overall pick Trevor Lawrence. This was a playoff team last year, but their running back situation going to be a little shaky behind Mike Davis and Josh Jacobs, with Todd Gurley essentially going from one of the best running backs in the league fantasy-wise to being an unsigned free agent in just a couple of years. I think that could be an issue for the Brick Walls this season, and for that reason, I am low on this team. Next, we have Team M. Vanek. This was the final team in the playoffs last year, scoring the most points during the regular season, but then just completely collapsing in the playoffs. Catastrophic collapse, according to some experts. Look, this was a team that I was high on last year. They scored the most points during the regular season, but they made some tough moves for the future. They really swung for the fences and did not hit. They didn't have a draft pick until the third round, and it's just really hard to like a team that gave up a second rounder for glass bones and paper skin Carson Wentz. And for that reason, I'm low on this team. Now moving on to teams that missed the playoffs and are looking to turn their fortunes around. We're going to do some quick reactions. Twisted Teas, team formerly known as the Harry Snotters, looking to get a spark from a name change. I'm just going to say it. Never a great sign when a team changes names to reinvigorate their franchise. Consider me low on this team. Too Many Cooks. This team has shown that they are not afraid to get under the skin of other teams, as evidenced by their team namesake, Brandon Cooks. They also traded up in the draft to make sure that they snagged Micah Parsons ahead of some other teams that might have been looking to go defense in the draft. I like their grit. I'm high on this team. Ham and Throw. This team traded up to draft good old McCorkle Jones in the rookie draft, showing that they let their emotions and NFL fandom get the best of their talent evaluation. It should come as no surprise that you can consider me low on this team. Big Chungus 22. Honestly, do not have too much to say about this team. They didn't really make any flashy moves, but they added some nice pieces in the draft and should be better with guys like CJ Mosley and OBJ coming back. I feel like, there's been a lot of negativity from me towards some teams lately, so I'm going to be high on Team Big Chungus 22. Next up, we got the Texarkana Bandits. I actually really like a lot of the moves that the Bandits made this offseason to position their team for the future with the draft and getting A.J. Brown. And I'm going to be honest, if the thought ever occurred to you that I might be low on this team, clearly you are not a fan of the show. And expect contributions from Kyler Murray and James Conner to give them the edge in this matchup. Hard to match that elite team right there. I think the Bandits take it. I like the Bandits in this one.
The big upset.
Fans of the show will know that I've been high on the Bandits. Yeah, fans of the show will know that I've been very high on the Bandits this year. Yeah, as fans of the show will know, I have been big on the Bandits this year. Fans of the show are gonna know I am high on the Bandits. Fans of the show will know I am high on the Bandits. Fans of the show will know I am high on the Bandits. Fans of the show are gonna know I am high on the Bandits. Fans of the show will know I have been high on the Bandits this year. Fans of the show will know that I have been high on the Bandits this year.
That you have been.
Look, fans of the show are gonna know I have been high on the Bandits this year. Fans of the show are gonna know I have been very high on the Bandits this year. Fans of the show are gonna know I have been high on the Bandits all year. Fans of the show, super fans of the show, if you've tuned in all year, it's really kind of a secret, but fans know I'm high on the Bandits. Consider me high on the Bandits in 2021. And finally, we have undefeated, never lost. Toilet Bowl winners / losers last year. But they had a lot of draft capital and strengthened their running back position in the draft. This team is rebuilding, but one thing to look out for is the impact of 2021 MVP Zach Moss. Could be make or break for their team. I'm actually going to throw Miguel and Danny a bone here and say that this team could surprise people this year. Consider me high.
That I don't think we should legalize marijuana. I thought you might have been high when you said it. and let me tell you, because...
Well, there we go. There's my thoughts. Look ahead to this 2021 season. I'm coming back stronger than ever with more insightful insights. And I'll see you back here for week 1, where I take down my first challenger of the year. And thank you, Danny Football, for that great preview of 2021. That's all we have for you this time. Be sure to come back for week 1 of the regular season. I'm your host, and this has been TNN. Oh, we're back. Oh, yeah.